Mega Man and Burst, I believe his name is, but I don't think he has anything against the level of what you're describing this man to be right here. So I'm very much looking forward to the way this match plays out.
Yeah, it should definitely be exciting. Also, Kingarc, one of the sweetest guys on Twitter. He just wants everyone to be friends.
That's a nice thing every once in a while to see, not, you know, extreme cancerous things coming out of people on Twitter. Shit posts everywhere. Excuse me, sorry. But
it's a part of a phrase. It's not a standalone curse word.
Yeah, I try to keep it as professional as I possibly could be. Esports, all that good jazz. So we're gonna start off on Smashville. Like, once again, nobody's surprised. Who do you think overall has the better matchup, like, going for him here, other than what DM8 has started right now?
So it's going to be very interesting. So Mega Man, of course, is all about zoning with those pellets. It's so, like, you know, that's basically his strongest aspect is his defensive play. However, Pikachu is one of the best zone breakers in the game, especially with that up B and his overall speed. And once he gets in, we're seeing how he's dishing out all of those combos, especially on a fast follower like Mega Man. He actually goes for the footstool setup.
Yeah, trying to get himself on the EMG Plays of the Week right now, and he's just not letting Kingarc really get anything started. I don't think, it looks like he's a little bit confused as to the way he's supposed to handle this matchup at the beginning so far.
Yeah, I know that Kingarc is not too well versed in fighting Pikachus. We don't really, besides, like, you know, we do have Smash Nintendo, but for the most part, Pikachu kind of a little bit of an unexplored character in the New York scene. But at the moment, it seems like he's trying to find his footing. Finally, we're back in the neutral, trying to get these pellets. But that's the thing, is as soon as he drops his guard, if he's not ready, he'll get comboed to death with the tiniest of toe kicks.
Yeah, of all the kill options I expected to occur on the side, I was not expecting up tilt. And all right, finally trying to get a little bit of commitment going off stage here. Kingarc looking a little bit cleaner on this next stock. But it's like you said, DM888 has been doing such a great job of zone breaking, and even right here, where he realizes he can't commit yet and wait for him to commit, he's just been throwing out Thunder Jolts, just playing a nice passive play.
Yeah, but right now, Kingarc is doing a lot better job of locking DM in the corner.
He tried to go for it again. He wants to get that combo going and get something on a replay.
I mean, so when you're up by this much, it's really good for two reasons. One, you know, you have the liberty that even if it messes up, you know, you still have a huge buffer in terms of, you know, the lead. And also, if it works, the amount of just stress it incurs on your opponent. Wow, what a tech. He's going to be surviving there at 108% as Kingarc is off stage without a jump, manages to make it back to the Smashville platform, but he's already taken 61% and counting as he's trying to find his way back to the neutral.
Yeah, DM888 is just refusing to let him kind of play the game. Like, he took forever to get back off the side of the stage there, but he's going to eat a back air and actually he's managed to live. Trying to go as deep as he possibly could, but the excellent angle taken by DM not to get killed there. Trying to get a roll coverage with that nair too. He's just been winning so well off stage. Like,
honestly, like he's been doing really well in the neutral. He's not getting comboed that hard, and he's been like off stage and just in advantage. He's just dishing out so much onto Kingarc. We're not really, like, Kingarc is kind of he's having trouble in every aspect of the game right now. DM just controlling the pace, just standing still because he knows he has the liberty to. Ooh, but that up air will actually take it. Fantastic
Yeah,
work.
Finally getting a coverage with the up B on the center stage there with that up air. So Kingarc not out of it yet, but he's been doing such simplistic options, such as just jabbing him when he finally gets in. Every time Kingarc has made his zone, okay, I was about to say, are we supposed to see something special here? Get an early kill. Kingarc all of a sudden gets something going for him. Tried to get the roll read coverage there, but unfortunately he's not going to continue. It gives DM the ability to reset center stage.
One thing to keep in mind, we saw a pretty early stock drop for Kingarc thanks to the Smashville platform, that Pikachus can really struggle to kill. And Mega Man is one of the hardest characters to actually get the kill on between his weight and fall speed. So, okay, the Thunder going to reverse, meaning that Kingarc is now alive with 143%, a whole heap of rage on him right now.
Yeah, getting a second lease on life there from that Thunder, luckily not going to the left-hand side. And the back air pretty soon, oh my god, that might actually led to a stock if he was able to carry it onto the side there. But once again, forced back off stage. He does have all this rage, but he needs to solidify, like, one up tilt. And center stage might actually take this game out.
Oh, instead goes for the back throw right there. Get damage and some stage control. He tried to read a quick attack in, but DM actually trying to get around him. And now we're seeing 158% on Kingarc. This is a last hit situation.
Yeah, this is completely different than the way this match started. It was looking all DM, and I think maybe DM going a little bit too long into war of attrition might cost him because he's only one good hit confirm away from losing this game.
And the right now the spacing is so much better from Kingarc. 91% on DM. A back air at the ledge will do it, and we see Kingarc looking for that.
Okay, you always get a little frightened when you see somebody go that low. You never want to see someone end a match in an SD. Kingarc hunting off stage, and he actually manages to run that back with that back air. It's like you said, Pikachu has such a hard time killing, just like Sheik, and was able, he just couldn't seal it out. Every time he got that dash attack, which would have killed most characters, and Mega Man was still able to live. Kingarc, fantastic mid-game adjustment to take that stock.
Not only that, but we saw that what happened at the end there, the fear. You saw that DM, when the first stock, he was always pushing, always putting Kingarc on the ledge, and by the end there, like the amount of times he was retreating to the ledge himself, putting himself in a bad spot because he was just scared to commit, really is, I think, what did him in. Let's see if now that we're going to FD, which is interesting counter pick.
Yeah, I'm very surprised. I definitely, like, especially with your rule set, with the fact that maybe DM8 doesn't know that you allow both triplats as a separate stage, because I'm very surprised he wouldn't have gone to Lilat or a Battlefield stage for Mega Man.
I mean, I also could see him just going back to Smashville. That Smashville platform really helped him out on the first stock. And right now, Kingarc is actually starting to look a lot more dominant, taking some momentum. You know, on top of the adaptation, we can see that, oh yeah, DM is not playing.
Oh my god. Oh, that's so unfortunate though. He was looking so good in that first stock, but the way that he's been playing, I highly doubt that he's going to let that get to him. He keeps his composure, and he can manage to run his back with one confirm into an up tilt.
No, or he could just play the patient game like he did last time. I mean, this is about, you know, how game one was, except game one he got, like, you know, bodied for the first stock, as opposed to this, it was just an unfortunate SD. Yeah,
that went to about a minute left on the clock, and Kingarc looked like he had no plans of slowing down either, and still keeping his composure. It's such a key component as a high-quality player to not let those type of SDs get in your head. You just run it. Keep going. Don't let it get to you, because then you're going to let a player like DM get a lot of momentum, like he did at the first stock in the last game.
And right now, Kingarc really taking time. I've heard some people say that, you know, when you end up in a stock deficit like this and you really need to get the stock, the goal isn't kill your opponent. The goal is don't get hit. And right now, Kingarc is actually doing a great job of that. He is starting to take more percent right now, but he is able to just, you know, slowly get more and more damage, 123%. Wow.
Trying to call out another one. I don't know if that would even hit on the side there. Nice delay on the recovery there. Not going to get hit by the Thunder, which probably would have gimped him.
Depends, but at the very least right now, 57% versus 123. But, you know, Mega Man can also struggle to kill. He does have back throw. He does have back air, which will definitely do it.
Yeah, I guess the true confirm off of the saw into the back air. Very solid, managing to keep this still within range. As we saw in the last game, he was behind by a lot and still managed to bring it back.
I mean, keep in mind, we have only seen DM able to take one stock so far.
That's true. He did only take he took that original F tilt off the stage, and then this first game was only been in SD. Sorry.
Yeah, and considering that, but there it is, an up smash.
He cannot kill. That might come back to bite him. The fact that he can't seal this out with Pikachu right now, and he has all this rage. Kingarc trying to read an air dodge to get a combo extension there.
Yeah, plus that, when you get an up smash like that, it's basically like, that was probably like, you know, Kingarc was doing something the whole game, and he was waiting for the moment to get that up smash. But now it's kind of like he doesn't have that opportunity anymore. Like, right now, Kingarc is being so much smarter with his landings, and 155%.
And like you said, his defense has been immaculate so far. He has taken a lot of damage, but as we saw in the last game, if he could just slowly chip him to about another 30% or so, this is still a very much doable game. And DM888 just cannot read his defense right now, cannot put him back off stage to try and go for an edge guard.
I am liking the aggression from DM this time around. You know, last game we saw when he was in this sort of situation, he was trying to play really defensive, evasive, going to the ledge. This time he's a lot more in Kingarc's face, and although he hasn't gotten a stock from it yet, he is doing a lot of damage, giving himself the opportunity. A grab at this point might even do it. And once grab becomes a... I thought we were going to see some really
I thought he was going to get him with that the up air, and it would have stole the game from him. And like you said, an up throw now. Kingarc does have to be careful. This might actually finish out. It's not. Pikachu just cannot kill. Mega Man is so heavy. Thick F. And this is, oh my god. Trying to go for an air dodge read, not giving it to him on the left-hand side of the stage. It's a very stressful situation for DM. Gets the dash tech though, and manages to close out game 2.
Yeah, and although that's kind of that's really rough for Kingarc. He has to keep in mind, like, you know, he was playing really well that entire game. And even, like, you know, he just, like, took the momentum from last game, brought it in there, basically had the exact same thing happen where he's like, I'm not going to die.
He lived for so long. Even after that unfortunate SD at the start, it looked like it didn't even matter. He only needed to play with one stock to make that match work.
I think they did about equivalent % to each other. Despite the fact that he, like, you know, lost the first stock at 0.
He was at what, like 180 or so when he finally took that dash attack?
200. He was close to 200.
Holy
I think
crap.
after the dash attack, it might have been 200.
And now we got a fresh start. Let's see what Kingarc can do with this. His defense has been so good over these past 2 games. And DM, of all things, has had a hard time killing. And now we're on Battlefield, which is going to be a little bit more of a hard time killing, even though he could get the quick attack cancels for momentum.
Yeah, but at the same time, one thing we haven't seen from DM is an edge guard. Because an edge guard would definitely mean the world for him, considering how much he's struggling to get those kills. If he can actually convert a stock off stage, that will basically fix that problem for him entirely. But Kingarc has been really smart with his recoveries, hasn't given him the chance to, and despite he has all of this %, I don't care about % anymore watching this. You know, you got him to 61, congratulations, that's a 4th of a stock.
Yeah, it's one of those matchups where you're at some point gonna eat 60% from a string. It's always gonna happen. You have to be willing to accept it and work with it. And Kingarc has been doing it so well, abusing the rage after he gets to that point, because he realizes DM just cannot kill him. And even though he's behind 100% right now, it's still a relatively even game because he's just not taking that much overall over these past 2 minutes.
Yeah, and, you know, one option that, you know, DM maybe could try and go for is the timeout. You know, when you're, he doesn't even need to play that, you know, campy and defensive. When every star.
Ooh! Read that 5 weeks ago, and unfortunately still not killing off the top. And doesn't even matter because he got hit by the sweet spot of the up tilt.
He did the same thing. He's like, oh, right, I can read a roll too.
It's like, oh, these are fantastic. Thank you for putting yourself right here, sir. And now we see a situation where DM is finally behind, and he needs to get make this run back.
Yeah, and now this is something that we haven't quite seen yet, is Kingarc on the full defensive, where, I mean, like, DM has been approaching a lot, but now Kingarc has the liberty to really just, you know, throw out these pellets, throw out the metal blade, look for these pokes, and we're just getting more and more damage, as we're seeing 41% already on DM and barely any in retaliation.
It's like what you said before, too, what DM could go for as an option with the timeout. Now Kingarc has that option available to him. He's just zoning him out perfectly, just kind of staying right out of his range. He never needs to commit. He already can't kill him as is, and his defense has been so immaculate, forcing him back off stage. Not really trying to challenge the up B. I like the fact that he's just been resetting the center stage, not trying to overcommit going off stage.
And DM not really able to get a read on the timing for when Kingarc is going to recover. Really means that, you know, he's going to be living more and more. Oof. Okay, there's... Right. Oh, yeah. So one thing is he's been looking for these footstools out of shield. You know, getting one of those. Oh, he's done. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately for him, I think he got clipped out of his jump when he got tackled off the side of the stage. But still, sitting with a 0 to 74% lead on Battlefield, so he has a lot of survivability still available to him.
At the same time, though, when it's going to be, if it ends up being like, oh, DM is living to, you know, 150, he's going to have a lot of rage, which ironically enough will make it easier for him to make those clutch comebacks.
That's true. One thing that Kingarc does have working for him, though, he does have the kill throw with back throw near the ledge. So if he happens to get to that point, like where he is now, he can get the kill a little bit earlier than DM has to commit to, because up throw doesn't kill until, as we saw, like 200%. Trying to go for a little bit of edgeguard situation here, forcing him off center stage. DM starting to slowly bring this back with some like good chip damage, but he just hasn't been able to get that good explosive like situation that he needs. He needs to force him off stage to get the edgeguard, like you said.
Ooh, that was such a just a nice trump there, getting more and more damage. 124% right now.
Trying to read the roll on the to keep himself on the platform to get a combo extension.
One thing,
oh my god!
One thing right now, we haven't seen a back air from Kingarc in so long. Okay, there we see it. I think he's looking for it.
You asked, he delivered. I think he's just been trying to keep the option out of DM's head. Exactly. He hasn't wanted to throw it out too much, especially like let it get stale. But he gets the jump, and that's going to be it. DM with a little bit of a head clutch because that was such a long, draining set. And Kingarc coming out on top. Very immaculate gameplay coming out of him, especially with his defense.
That game one was so crucial for Kingarc. And after he won that, he got the momentum. Despite losing that game two to basically an SD, that game three, he got the lead, played to the lead, and managed to close it out.